Back to the 1611 first edition with English letters. We're in Psalm 72 here. We're taking pictures from a small dot. In this particular case, it's a pilcrow. It's a little margin marker here above this factotum, this beautiful factotum here. It looks like a backwards P there, colored in. It says a psalm, and then it has the dialogue, vertical dialogue lines for Solomon. So let's get right into it, find some more pictures here. Alright, so what we have here is a little lamb in a diagonal pose, frontal diagonal pose. His left eye is Solomon's right, and that is a sign that Solomon is judging. Okay? See this little diagonal? Let me redo everything on a diagonal. And there is a reason why it's diagonal, you see. Every little nuance, every little thing here is about, it's about telling you something, reading into this thing, showing you how God works, okay? So that's that. Do something a little more harder for you to grasp, but we're going to give it a go. Let's see here. Now, all right, let's see here. Now I did it this way because there is a pelican right there. He's got his head and his feet underneath him. So let's pick him out. Okay. Remember the pious pelican? Well, they're just popping up everywhere. So let's see what we can do here. Here he is. Just try to grab him there with your eyes. There he is, right here. He's just kind of laid in here. He's got his little feet tucked up underneath him right there. See him? That's a pelican. Alright? Now, we're going to turn him the other way. Now, there's a whole lot more attached to this. I mean, there's just a bunch of more things here that needs to be seen. But there's the pelican, okay? That's the female. She's laying down, okay? So, let's get her out of the way there and turn this back. Okay. Do the old switcheroo here. Okay. Alright, now the pilcrow is still on its side, and that's significant too, okay? This pilcrow is on its side, it's not standing up. We can get pictures, different pictures with it standing up. So we're just on its side. This is just the very beginning of picture upon picture upon picture, okay? So let's see here now. This, we know the Lord was denied 3 times, and this is funny. Okay, this is funny. You're gonna laugh here. They're always trying to get your funny bone with these pictures. Look here. All right, rooster's rear ends at you, and there's his head there coming around, and he's got 3 feathers flagging there. He's got 3 feathers flagging. Okay. And those 3 feathers, well, what can you think? I mean, there's 3 feathers. What do you think? Well, he's denied 3 times, and a rooster cock crowed thrice, okay? But when you turn this thing sideways, this is what's pretty cool, what helps Peter. This is what Robert Barker in the front page of the 1611 did with the letter Y in by. You look at by Robert Barker, you look at that Y, and there's a Hebrew shin letter with a righteous dot above the left-hand side, meaning sin doesn't separate. So this is what this rooster is doing, and also he has a righteous dot over on the right-hand side. Let me flip this. Okay. All right, here it is. Okay, now look at the feathers of that rooster there. Look at the feathers here. Okay, this is what's going on here. Right here, and you can see a little dot right there, and then there's a faint dot over here. Let me erase everything. Now, Those two dots, if a dot is on the left-hand high of a shin letter, that means sin doesn't separate. We're talking about sin. Usually the dot is next to that W on the left side saying separate from sin. Well, sin does not separate because of what Peter did. See? And then you see over here, this righteous dot. Righteousness separates, you see, because that mid dot over there is, it means to separate. So it's on the righteous side of the shin letter, okay? So you got righteousness separates. And then over here, you have sin doesn't separate because the dot's high. Now modern Hebrew letters will put that dot high like that because they pay no attention to sin. They believe in original sin. Adam and Eve sinned and everybody else is okay. Well, contraire, you see. We're all about recognizing sin, but sin doesn't separate whenever you're following Christ. And Peter messed up, but he wasn't completely lost. So there's the rooster and the pelican, and I'll get back with you with the male father pelican above the female pelican whenever I come back to you. This is wonderful, isn't it? More wonderful pictures out of the 1611 first edition with English letters.